KHOU 11 News at 6 and 10.
Live from the KHOU 11 studios and streaming on KHOU 11 Plus. Your news starts now.
And the aircraft had disappeared below the water.
And at Reagan National Airport in D.C., no injuries reported after two planes bumped wings on the ground. We're told there were no impact to flight operations. Now, 2 days ago, the FAA replaced air traffic control managers there after that deadly accident 2 months ago and a series of other incidents. Into the newsroom within the last 20 minutes, HISD police say a suspect is in custody and two others are still on the run after a shooting at Wisdom High School left two students injured.
This afternoon, we're hearing from students who say they saw the shooting play out at the school yesterday, leaving two students injured. They tell Katira Winfrey they're relieved more people weren't hurt. This afternoon, the search is on for a group of armed robbers who broke into an apartment near NRG Stadium.
Police say the man in that apartment fought back, killing one of the robbers. Devon Broming has more.
Police say one of the suspects in this case was shot and killed.
Investigators with the Houston Police Department say this all happened around 9 o'clock Wednesday night in an apartment off West Ridge Road.
Some people, an air quality alert is in effect this afternoon.
And also an issue for those of us dealing with allergies. This pollen definitely not helping. Chris Ramirez, when are we going to see any relief?
Well, hopefully we can see some relief this weekend behind this cold front that's expected to arrive. That's going to bring us some drier air and more comfortable
tariff package last week.
Erica Brown has more from the White House.
Of U.S. citizenship to register to vote.
Nearly all Democrats opposed it. They fear millions who don't have proper documents could be disenfranchised. President Trump supports this measure and even issued an executive order calling for the same thing earlier this year. Republicans argue it ensures only citizens vote. The fate of the bill is in the Senate. Hey, sick of changing your clocks twice a year?
Yes, I am. Lawmakers trying to do away with it at the federal level. Ahead, what a Senate committee is considering to keep our clocks consistent year-round. Plus, a senior in Fort Bend accepted to all 8 Ivy League schools. But which one will he pick? We'll tell you next.
Be ready for anything. Stay connected with KHOU 11 Plus. Before weather can even threaten your day, we alert you first. Because your safety is our priority. The KHOU 11 weather team goes live, bringing you crucial updates the moment you need them. Get your forecast when it matters most to you. Stay prepared with KHOU 11 Plus. Download free and stream now.
Matters, sponsored by UT Physicians.
High school seniors right now, they're deciding where they'll be going to college in the fall.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And one Fort Bend ISD student just announced his choice today, and he has quite the list of options. Our Orca Manna joining us live in the newsroom right now. Orca, this is no average student.
Yeah, Rekha, not at all. George Miles.
Wow. Amazing. Congratulations to him. Orca, thank you so much. That's really incredible.
I can't even believe it. It's wild.
Hey, you know what else is not average?
What's
our
that?
Weather.
Right.
I mean, it's stunning. Take a look at this. It looks so gorgeous outside. We should be out there.
But people want to know what's going to stick around.
Okay,
We demand answers, Chris.
Well, it's going to get better. That's some good news. We have a cold front that's going to be arriving tomorrow. That's going to bring us some drier air and some cooler temperatures, especially for the weekend. Here's a live look right now, looking over downtown Houston. Temps right now are 85 degrees, 70 the air.
Committee members pointed to research suggesting the time change has a major impact on the economy and your health. Experts say it leads to higher rates of heart attacks, strokes, even car accidents. Witnesses advocated for ending the time-changing practice, and Senator Cruz spoke about the economic benefits.
We also need to consider the economic and social impact. There are arguments that longer daylight hours in the evening can boost economic activity in certain sectors, such as retail, tourism, and entertainment.
How about that? The Senate Congress. Yeah.
Live from the KHOU 11 studios and streaming on KHOU 11 Plus. Your news starts now. And it's out of the country. Tracy Bragg has the details on local students who are impacted.
Today we're learning at least several foreign students studying right here in Houston have had their student visas revoked in what some college officials are calling a troubling new trend by the Trump administration. Listen to this. CNN is reporting more than 340 students, faculty, and researchers have had their visas revoked this year. And according to the Houston Chronicle, several of those students were attending UH, UT Austin, and Texas A&M. The international students studying at universities across the country have had their entry visas stripped and are now being told by the Department of Homeland Security to leave the country immediately. In a post on X, DHS says if the students don't self-deport, they could face a fine of up to $998 per day. As for why their visas have been revoked, we're told some students have been targeted over pro-Palestinian activism, criminal infractions, or even traffic violations.
Hey, get ready to get crazy, Rekha. Houston's Art Car Parade is rolling back into town for its 38th year.
Yeah, the parade happens on Saturday, but the fun kicks off today. Julissa Garza has a closer look at what you can expect.
The Art Car Parade is an event that many Houstonians look forward to. I myself remember going as a kid. The good news is it is back, and all the fun starts today with the Main Street Drag. I mean, take a look at all of these cars. There are hundreds of colorful creations. They'll be fanning out across the city, and in true Houston fashion, they're bold, fun, and bursting with creativity. And when we talk creativity, I mean, take a look at this car right over here. Tell me, who made this car? Who put it all together? How much time did it take?
So we are San Houston NSTC. We are high school, and two of our teachers worked on this. So myself, Ms. Playlaw, and then also Ms. Bejarano. We had our Art 1 students and also our sculpture and AP students working on this, and it took us about 2 months.
Sadly, Minute Maid Park is history, but fans can relive the glory days from home.
Yeah, the Stros are giving fans a chance to win a piece of the juice box, okay? And we mean that literally because iconic pieces of the ballpark just hit the auction block. Give me $500 or more. Give me an MI, an NU, or a TE. These giant signs that hung outside the ballpark for years have been split up if you want to hang them up at home or, put them in the corner or whatever. Single letters are also being auctioned off. Bids right now are hanging between $500 and $1,100 bucks.
Okay. They're bigger than people realize, though.
Yeah, they're huge. You have to have room. Did you have a favorite entrance to the park's logo signs that were displayed at Union Station? Center field, home plate, and first base, they're also up for grabs. The coloring, as you can see, is a little faded on some, but so many good years, right? Give you a true sense of being at the ballpark. The signs are going to go for like $2K right now.
Okay.
So, you can afford that, right?
Horrible, really, if you're an Astros fan and that's your thing.
You got the bucks right there.
I'm not putting my bucks toward that, but maybe you?
Not me.
Ross got bigger bucks. All right, on opening day, we learned the oranges on the train were replaced with baseball, so now we know what the team did with the decor. It's all being auctioned off for nearly $3,000. The metal sign that hung on the train also up for bids, starting at $1,000. This auction live until April 27th, so if you want to get a closer look at all of the items up for grabs, we have a link to the auction on KHOU.com. You'll find it on the homepage. We'll be right back. April is Alcohol Awareness Month, and we're here to help you get through it.
As you know, alcohol is linked to all sorts of diseases, but today we've got some alternatives. Put down that cocktail, try a mocktail.
I would say muddling the pineapple.
Muddling it?
Yeah, so like I have a whisk.
Is that
right
a bartender term or what is
it? It is.
The bartender in the studio today is Madeline Yaw, a registered dietitian with UT Health. She doesn't take tips, but she's got some tips for you.
Now, recently the Surgeon General was linking alcohol to cancer. What's the concern there?
Mocktails could be the perfect solution for the drink without guilt and the issues that come with alcohol. A cherry limeade, a tropical refresher.
And so, like, if you wanted this recipe, where could you go?
You need to know about making these booze-free beverages on KHOU.com, so you too can go to Kokomo, but without the risks.
Tomorrow. We'll be right back.
Happening right now, our annual Turn the Page book drive. KHOU 11 is committed to getting more books into the hands of area kids. You can help by donating new or gently used books at participating locations. You can make a monetary donation right now by just pointing your phone's camera at the QR code right there on your screen.
This is my final broadcast with KHOU 11. For the last 13 years, you have welcomed me into your home. This community, our community, is so wonderful, and I thank you so much for trusting me to tell your stories. You have shared in both my professional highlights and personal excitement as my husband and I welcomed our 3 daughters here during my time. A big thank you to my colleagues, especially here at KHOU. You are some of the hardest working people I know. I'm a better journalist and a better person because of all of you. And I've made incredible lifelong friendships, including you, dear Ron.
No, don't
I
make me
hate to
cry.
cry. I'm crying. I said I wouldn't cry, but hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying in Houston. It is home. So hey, if you see me out and about, come say hi. And thank you again to all of you, the viewers, for the wonderful memories. I appreciate all of it.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, Rekha. You know I love you. It's been a pleasure and an honor to be working alongside you for the last 12 years. And it was also just a great experience because we had fun together all the time.
We did. We are truly friends.
Yes, and you would always keep me in line. Whenever I was misbehaving in the newsroom, I'm going to miss that. But it's great that you can stay in town.
Absolutely.
Because now we can hang out all
I
the time.
know. Have a little more time.
Yes.
Spending time with my family. And thank you again to all the viewers. I
And
appreciate it.
we'll have our mocktails, okay? We'll have our mocktails.
Cherry limeade.
Okay.
Pues fue número de que yo llamé a ustedes. Ustedes me lo dieron allá.
That's it for KHOU 11 News at 4. But remember, we're available to you streaming anytime on the KHOU 11 Plus app. Just download on your TV, watch for free for now. Here's what we're working on for KHOU 11 News at 5. We're continuing.